I hate this camera. I hate this camera so much.
Take 3.
What's up,
hi guys.
nerds?
We're here to review the 17th episode of season 6. It's called Awake.
No, it's not. It's called Asleep.
Because Snow and Charming just keep waking up from curses. So yeah. Also. Oh no.
Oh, yes.
I was thinking that bird over there. Oh no.
Goddamn
Because
bird.
it says oh no all the time. Anyway, so we forgot to mention that the Black Fairy has Gideon's heart last week. I am so sorry. Like, that is actually a big freaking deal. Because he's not entirely in control of his actions.
Yeah.
Because she has his heart. Not that Emma would care even if she did find out.
Well, she dumb.
She cares more about her love life than anyone.
Her love life is weak anyway, so.
She cares about her love life more than her son. Like, when was the last time we really saw Henry?
I thought about this the other
with
day.
her?
I thought about this while I was in the shower, actually.
Oh my.
Random shower thoughts. I swear to God, if I fucking find out that she's got this fairy wand, or part of this fairy wand, and makes the fucking fairy wand work because she's like a 16th fairy or some bullshit like that.
More fairy people.
And she gets some goddamn wings, I'm gonna lose my fucking mind.
I want to see Rumpelstiltskin with wings. He's half fairy. But yeah, apparently.
Fairy, what the fuck ever.
Speaking of fairies, apparently Tiger Lily is a fairy. Or was a fairy. The Tinkerbell thing happened with her.
Wait a minute, no. Emma's not a fairy. Emma's not part fairy.
No, she's
No.
not. No, but she's the savior, which means that even if someone else defeats a big bad, she's going to be the one credited for it. You know, like
God,
with
I
Peter
hope-
Pan and the Wicked Witch.
I hope Henry doesn't all of a sudden sprout some fucking fairy wings.
Hey, he is part fairy.
I know. I just thought of that. What if she tries to use the wand and it doesn't work and Henry grabs it and then it works?
Then that would actually make sense. Because it's a fairy wand.
Yeah, I know.
So.
But I'm so tired of this fairy bullshit.
Well, this is kind of the fairy season.
Yeah, and
Fairly
nothing's happened.
fairies.
And nothing's happened to the blue fairy. That bitch needs to die.
Like, come on. It's finally the chance. But no.
Shady ass piece of shit.
But yeah, like, where was Tiger Lily during season 3 if she was supposedly on Neverland this whole time?
In
Like,
her
all
hole.
this Neverland retcon shit is pissing me off because they are screwing with my favorite half season, okay? Like, what the fuck? Leave Neverland alone, okay? It's bad enough that you're ruining Belle and then Rumple and, God, don't even get me started on Emma because I already have many times. Like, ruining Neverland?
Ruining everything.
Really?
You guys ruined everything.
Really?
You guys suck at life.
Oh my God. So fucking stupid. Oh, so, yeah. Emma's
Tourette's hand.
Yeah, Emma's shaky hand thing is back.
The Tourette's hand happened
The
again.
final battle. Yep, and then random Dark Curse retcon again. Because that's what we need. There's so much retcon going on in this fucking episode.
Why is the dog going gluten-free?
Yeah,
why
why is the dog going
Pongo
gluten-free?
gluten-free?
Like, what?
Why is, like...
I mean, I get, you know, giving dogs vegetables and meat, but do you have to call it gluten? What? What? Why? Anyway, so pixie flowers. How about the pixie flower weirdness? Okay, so apparently pixie flowers appear at the presence of evil. In the past, there was one pixie flower, and that's what woke Snow and Charming up from the curse, like, what, 18 years too early.
If that's the case...
And then there, hold on, and then there's a whole field of it now that the Black Fairies in Storybook. Go on, Richie.
If that's the case, that means that Rumple is not as evil as everyone says he is.
Because there were no pixie flowers around the Dark Castle.
What's that? Suck it, nerds.
Like, that one came out of nowhere.
We all knew that already,
yeah.
though, because if you bothered to even listen to most of the shit that was going on.
Yeah, Rumple's like... whatever.
He's playing for an end game that's actually a pretty good end game. He did some shitty stuff along the way. And half the time he was just trying to keep in character.
Yep. So, yeah, Snow brought the pixie flower into Charming's room, and then the dust just floated off the petals and onto his hand and woke him up, and then he touched Snow's hand and it woke her up, and...
He just should have gone around touching people.
But it only works with true love, Richie.
Oh yeah, right.
Because, you know, it wasn't enough that it was pretty much the something special between Regina and Robin. Okay? It was their true love thing. Their true love thing was the pixie flowers. Nope. Now Captain Swan stole that too. Just like Emma's necklace. And I'll find you, and I will always fight for them, and just various other things that belong to other couples. Like this couple is not original at all, okay?
They really aren't.
Actually, there are some people on Tumblr that have a theory of why the writers make Captain Swan just so bad. It's because ABC wants Captain Swan to be a thing, and the writers are like, no. But sure, since, you know, you kind of sign our paychecks, and so they write them as horrible as possible. In a fit of rebellion. I think I explained that bad.
Look. To all of you writers, if any of you actually see these reviews, if that's actually what's going on...
They're not going to tell us.
You guys are the bomb.com. Just saying.
So, yeah.
If this is the case, you guys are the bomb.com. If this is not the case... You all fucking suck again.
Yeah. Anyway, so whenever Regina and Zelina were, you know, teaming up, like nodding to each other as they're trying to figure out how to...
Sister powers activate?
Yeah, sister powers activate. The thing that was going on in my head was, what's gonna work? Teamwork. And then it failed.
How'd you know that all of a sudden it made the curse worse?
Yeah,
you couldn't see their hearts.
I don't know.
How'd you know
it was by the end of the day?
How'd you know? Yeah, how'd you know it was by the end? Like, what the fuck is this?
Like, I understand knowing magic, but that's like super intuition.
Yeah.
Like whenever Emma had that intuition about the protecting spell being back around Storybrooke way back when.
Yeah.
It's like, how do you know? You sensed it?
Save your powers.
No, Regina doesn't have savior powers. Don't put your feet on that.
I'm not. I'm trying to move it.
Yeah, you were wiggling it around.
Yeah,
like,
shut up. Get off my ass.
I'm not on it. I'm on the sofa. So, yeah. Anyway, I kind of liked that they had Snow acting like season 2 Snow. But, of course, only in the flashbacks.
Right.
You know, God forbid they actually have her act like awesome Snow. Like, I miss season 2 Snow, okay? That was like the awesome combination of the fairy tale land, Snow White, and Storybrooke's Mary Margaret. Now we just have this Captain Swan peddling bitch that doesn't even pay attention to her own son. Sorry.
Yeah.
That
never hear anything about Neil.
Yeah, like, oh my goodness, I'm gonna go into that later on.
You cry in the background a little bit.
Like, babies are not that quiet. Okay, I have one that is supposedly baby Neil's age, okay? They are not quiet.
That little shit would be teething right now and he'd be so pissed.
Oh my goodness.
What do? Do you drug your baby to go to sleep all the time? Do you give it whiskey? Is it drunk? Are you bad parents?
What the hell? Richie, just stop talking.
They're bad parents. You know why they're bad parents?
Why?
Because they threw their first kid.
Because they threw to sleep?
Because they threw their first kid in a world that they knew nothing about and left them in the middle of a street where the baby could have gotten run over. They just get them drunk.
She ended up in the middle of the woods. She wasn't even by a road.
Oh, because that makes things better. Your baby could have died of starvation or gotten eaten by wolves. You guys suck at this.
Anyway, so...
Bad parenting.
So... Apparently the Black Fairy can just summon the dagger, which...
Yeah, how do you summon the Dark Lord dagger?
She's the Black Fairy. She is like the epitome of evil. I've seen this happen in fan fiction, good fan fiction, by the way. And so I wasn't entirely surprised.
I don't agree with that.
I know you don't. I
don't agree with that. You should at least know where the fucking thing is first. Unless you're the one who hid it in the place that it's hidden.
Anyway. Snow tells Charming to go to Gold Shop because that's where Rumpelstiltskin is, and Charming goes in there, swords a-blazing, and yeah, he's like, wow, I almost didn't recognize you without your scales, and poor Gold is so confused, just like, do you need to go to Dr. Hopper's office? It's like over there.
D-A-F-U-Q.
And then, yeah, like, he's very calm about having a sword in his face for just being a regular plain old pawnbroker.
I also think that Rumpelstiltskin should not have I wonder what would have happened if Rumple didn't drink the draft and put him back under the curse. Oh my god, he had so much fun with that with fucking Regina.
With fucking her or fucking with her?
No,
those are two totally different things.
Oh my god, that'd be so fun.
Yeah, I know. But he'd probably also be miserable because he would remember every last bit of it. Like, you know. Like, I think part of him being under the curse is he doesn't have to think about the fact that he still has to wait to find his son.
That's true.
So.
But if everyone relived the same day over and over and over again for 28 years like they said that they did.
In a previous episode. Yet right here, it did not have that same over and over and over again, which kind of annoyed me.
He could just be in a new place all the time.
Yeah, it just showed everyone being angry at Snow. Well, Mary Margaret.
Yeah, everyone was being a douche fuck.
Yeah, like everyone was being an asshole to her. Like, it's like, okay, well, what happened to the reliving the same day again and again and again? Like, it's not like Henry's there to change things up. Whatever. Anyway. So, it has the power to unite anyone who shares true love. Yeah, the pixie flower.
She's so dumb.
Okay, so Tiger Lily was apparently shocked that Killian Jones had fallen in love, but my issue is Killian Jones was in Neverland for the 300 years specifically because he had fallen in love, and that love had been killed.
Well, she shouldn't have been such a bitch.
Well, that's not my point, though. The point being, oh, it's so shocking that Killian Jones fell in love. Not really.
Not really.
Actually.
Not really. It kind of isn't.
Yeah.
But,
like,
you know.
He was kind of on a 300-year vendetta because of love.
Yeah, but technically that doesn't really mean anything because why would he have told her that he was on a 300-year vendetta because of love?
Because he's telling everyone that would stop and listen about how he wants to kill the crocodile.
Yeah, he just wants to kill him. He didn't necessarily say why.
And yet there were a lot of people who knew that he never told.
Whatever.
So, like, but even, I don't know. Anyway. So, yeah, we were very confused about the one lone pixie flower because Emma's like, oh, it survived because it needed to. No, it survived because Gideon wanted it to. Because he's still a good guy, you bitch. Anyway.
It survived because it needed to.
Yeah. It survived because it needed to. That was so
line.
Stupid. I'm like, oh my goodness, this is worse than Snow's old speeches of hope.
Oh my god.
I miss Snow White's speeches of hope at this point.
That's
like,
so
Emma, just stop.
Bad.
Just stop. But yeah, no, like, the Black Fairy ordered Gideon to destroy all the pixie flowers, and he destroyed all of them, but one. And yeah, no, it survived because it needed to.
I don't necessarily believe that at all. That one singular pixie flower was nowhere near the rest of the patches of pixie flowers.
So.
I think it's because she was like, destroy that patch of pixie flowers, and he did. And then there was this other flower way the fuck over there that nobody saw.
Yeah, but he left it on purpose.
Yeah, but that pixie flower was nowhere near them.
Yeah. He used her words.
They say that they say that that's it. I think that it was more of that flower was nowhere near the patch of flowers that he was ordered to destroy.
I think you're wrong. We'll have to agree to disagree on this one.
Tell us what you think, people.
Yeah.
Unless you agree with
So-
Lexi, then you guys suck.
So how about the pixie portal?
Oh my god,
Like,
there's
what
portals
the-
to everything.
Like there's portals to fucking everything, caused by everything, unless you're a Rumpelstiltskin.
Also, Lexi had an interesting thought. What if at that moment that they did the portal, she was living on the streets or getting abused by one of her foster parents?
Which we knew happened. No, she was just quietly reading on her
I
bed,
laughed and
listening to her Walkman.
I laughed and looked at Lexi. I was like, yeah, no, fuck everybody else. I'd have killed that dude so quick.
Yeah, like, Charming would be like, fuck everybody else.
Oh,
My
yeah.
daughter's in trouble.
Oh, yeah, we're gonna go Wreck-It.
And,
Bust
yeah.
up in that shit like Wreck-It fucking Ralph.
Whatever.
Wreck-It.
Anyway, and then Richie had a thought about Hook's shadow. Which, by the way, Hook's shadow being all soft with him, I'm like, wow, this kind of reminds me back in season 3 whenever everyone was writing fan fiction about Rumbell shadow sex. This was a thing. Anyway, so why did Hook's shadow have a hook? Because it didn't really look like it had the rest of his clothes, but it had the hook, which is not actually a part of his body.
Yeah, that's not actually his body.
So,
It should not have had a hook.
because yeah, like it didn't have the form of the jacket and all that, but it had the hook. So, I don't know.
Also, as Lexi and I were discussing, isn't tearing off your shadow supposed to be outlandishly painful?
Yep. Very, very painful. Very, very difficult. Not everyone could do it. And yet, he just casually cuts it off and sends it away. Like, what? Stop with the Neverland retcon! Ugh. Okay, so, Snow White severely pissed me off as a mother. Like, we've already touched on this a few times, but with the pixie flower, they, as I said, they only had one. And so it was only enough to either wake up Snow and Charming, because the previous plan, you know, didn't work. And if anything, it made it worse. Okay, so it was either wake up both Snow and Charming, or else either of them would die, and Emma would be reunited with Hook. Snow decides, without any input from Charming at all whatsoever, so fuck his opinions, okay? Snow decided that because of everything she put Emma through, she deserves to be with Hook. However, that means that with that knowledge, Snow and Charming would basically be dead. In fact, wait, no, I think they do die. If they both, like by the end of the day? Or were they permanently in sleep? Either way, it's basically dead. But yeah, so that would leave Neil with no parents. So wait, in this huge effort to make sure Emma has her happily ever after, you're gonna leave Neil parentless? Like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
These bitches crazy.
Like, she pissed me off so much. Like, what the fuck? Does no one ever think of the fucking baby? Like, this poor child is going to feel so left out because his parents spent his entire life worrying about his sister, who's already a fucking adult. Oh, we screwed up her life, so let's screw up our son's life in an effort to make her life better. What? What? Makes no sense. Also, why did Tiger Lily not go into the portal too? Like, I could have sworn that she was running towards the portal, and the next thing we know,
She's running in the woods.
the portal's closing and she's in the woods smiling at the portal. What? I thought you were going. Okay. That made no sense.
Also, really? Let's all share the curse.
Oh, that was so stupid. Like, we're both just sitting there like,
You can't fucking be serious.
oh my god, this is so stupid. Diluting the curse. This is stupid.
It's a curse. It's not diluting the curse. It's if cursed, then sleep.
Like, both of us just wanted to see this idea backfire.
God, I thought it did for a second. I'd have been so fucking happy.
Like, we kind of wanted it to backfire, just to be like, see, that's what y'all get for stupid ideas. Like, Anyway, I still say that they should have just had Emma and Henry wake them because, you know, true love isn't just relationships. Like, romantic relationships, okay? Just look at season 1 with Emma and Henry, or season 3 with Regina and Henry. But no. Romantic relationships are the end-all be-all these days. Except for Regina.
I still say that curse doesn't really make sense, because if it's true love's kiss, and they truly do love each other.
Oh, trust me when I say I truly do love my daughter just as much as I truly do love you. So
No,
I
no,
think
no,
it
no,
would
no,
work.
no, 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 not that.
Okay then.
Why is it that if true love's kiss breaks any curse,
Yes.
and Charming and Snow
Hi, George.
really truly do love each other, then why is it that whenever they kiss themselves, it didn't break its own curse? You're leaving flaws in your own plan.
Because the Evil Queen made it so that it would just switch.
It doesn't matter.
I don't know.
If true love's kiss breaks any curse,
Yeah, I know.
any curse,
I know. Remember, things just keep getting retconned on this show.
you guys are so fucking dumb.
Yeah. Anyway,
You don't even listen to your own rules.
So, this has long since been established that they don't listen to their own rules. This cat is so happy.
I'd rather go back and watch Fairy Tale now.
Anyway, so, speaking of fairy tales. No, they're getting married. They had the proper engagement proposal with him on one knee and asking her, and she said yes. And Charming just swept his father's murder under the bridge because who gives a shit? And
I wish Henry would have walked in on it. I wish Henry would have walked in. You know what would have been awesome? If Henry would have walked in with his headphones in his ear, being a moody teen like they're casting him to be now, and just walked right between them.
Like, whatever, guys. And, yeah, okay, so I've seen this on Tumblr, and I told Richie about it, and we both agree. Like, it would be awesome if, screw Emma, screw all of the Charmings, like, if Belle was the one to defeat the Black Fairy because she's having Gideon constantly call her mother.
That'd be legit.
That would be awesome. But you know what pisses me off? How little we see Belle this season, considering it's about her son, her husband, and her mother-in-law. But we barely see her. Yet, next episode is about Zelena. We don't have a single Belle-centric in a season that is focused around Belle and her family, but we have a Zelena-centric. It's about Zelena deciding she wants to go up against the Black Fairy.
God, I hope the Black Fairy punches that bitch right in the face.
I hope she makes her melt. For real. That'd be cool.
I'm happy.
Yeah, until you watch the episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then I'll be sad.
Yeah. So, ooh, we're gonna be doing a rewatch soon.
No. Probably so, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You have to work on that.
Either Manhattan or Nasty Habits.
Cat.
Both.
Ow!
Hi, George. Don't hurt him. That's not nice. Your claws hurt.
I hate my cat.
No, you don't. You love your George.
I hate my
It
cat.
just hurts. he
He has this thing to compulsively need and compulsively move and compulsively be wherever you are and on top of you and can't
like he
stay
can't just
still.
stay still like the other one. The other one, she'll find a spot. She'll occasionally need, but for the most part, she'll find a spot and stay there. Like to the point that that part of your body will sometimes fall asleep. This one does not know how to be comfortable. So yeah, kind of funny. Anyway, so that's it. That's the review. We hate this episode. We hate this season. We hate this show these days. Oh my god, it's almost over, Richie. I can't be drunk for the musical episode and it makes me so sad, guys. Like, oh my god.
It's sad that this is only good for recording for 30 minutes.
Yeah?
I wish it were good for recording for an hour. You know why?
Why?
Because if it were good for recording for an hour, or like an hour and 5-ish minutes, maybe 10-ish minutes, we could record ourselves as we're watching the show.
to do that. I mean, I'd probably record and then stop every time there's a commercial because there's no point in, watching us during commercials.
That's true. We could do that. But the commercials are the time to talk about what we've seen.
Yeah, but I mean, if anything, I can just stop it halfway through and then continue it.
That's true.
I mean, we have a decent computer now that I can edit the large files together.
Yep.
Yay!
Mom saw our desktop while Lexi was taking a nap, and so was Ari, and she's like, "What is that?"
A computer?
A computer. How much did that cost? It looks so expensive. I'm like, it actually wasn't that bad considering the fact that we just bought all the parts
and then had our friends build it.
The reason why it looks so expensive is because we got a case with one
shiny.
clear side.
Yeah.
So you can see all of the computer parts.
You can see the parts inside. That's the only reason it looks expensive.
We just picked a decent case.
Yeah.
That's it.
Because it's like you look inside and then suddenly it looks expensive, apparently.
Yeah, because you could see everything that goes into a computer.
Yeah. But yeah, I love our computer. Even if it does sometimes frustrate me. Now for us to not have sucky internet. That'll be the day.
Yeah. That'll be the day.
Anyway, so like if you liked, comment below, tell us what y'all thought about the review, about the episode, whatever. Y'all know the drill, dang it. We've been doing this for how many years?
Like 3 of them?
Yeah, I think this is the 3rd year. Like this September will be 3 years. So.
God, it makes me so
dang.
depressed.
Why?
Because we've been having to put up with this bullshit for 3 years now.
Yeah, I know. Anyway, so yeah, look out for the rewatch. There might be one that we put out tomorrow. So maybe we shall see.
I doubt it. This weekend, probably. Tomorrow, I doubt it.
This video is going up on the Saturday. So for them, tomorrow is going to be the Sunday.
Ah.
Now he understands.
I didn't. How the fuck was I supposed to know you were putting it up on Saturday?
Because I told you earlier several times.
No, you didn't. Fix your face.
Uh-huh. Anyway, so subscribe to see more. We're funny, I promise.
Mostly.
Most of the time.
Most of the time.
Other times we're just lame.
Yeah.
Because, yeah.
Because
see?
we have to
like
watch
that.
lame shit.
I guess. Your face is lame.
Your mom's lame.
Okay.
Anyway.
Anyway.
That's the best thing I can come up with for the moment.
Your mom and your face, it's his 2 things. Anyway, so, yeah, subscribe, press the bell to get notifications, and follow us on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, other stuff that I can't think of at the moment because I'm going to go. Bye!
God, you're so bad at this.
I know.
I know. Later.
I know.